YogaPlus. Download now for free.
Hi everyone, my name is Myra Shaikh. Welcome to my Get Your Body Back program. Today we're going to work on some shoulders, some core strength, and just overall flexibility and strength. All you're going to need is your mat today and maybe a bottle of water and a towel close by. And when you're ready, let's begin in child's pose. As you see, I have some friends with me today, so we're going to have to improvise a little bit. You guys want to do child's pose with me? All right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move you to the side a little bit. There we go. All right. Bring your knees as wide as your mat and slide your fingertips to the top of the mat, forehead to the ground. Sorry guys, I need to get through. All right, here we go. All right, yoga is about blocking out the distractions, so I'm going to try my best. So just take a few deep breaths here, settle into the space, and notice how you're feeling today. If you have distractions around you, just see if you can tune into your body sensation. Just notice if you're feeling pain or tightness anywhere, any tenderness or soreness. Bringing it to your attention, not trying to change anything. And once you scan your physical body, notice how you've been feeling lately. Notice your mental, emotional state of being. Again, without trying to change anything, just observing. And then gradually shifting your attention to your breath and your heartbeat. Noticing the quality of your breath and the speed of your heartbeat. Begin deepening your breath, slowing it down, breathing in and out through the nose, cultivating what we call the Ujjayi breath, deep diaphragmatic breath. So about 4 or 5 seconds for the inhale, holding at the top of the breath, and then maybe 5 or 6 seconds for the exhale. And just a few more deep breaths like this. So take a few deep breaths in child's pose and just notice where your thoughts are taking you if you have distractions around you. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Sometimes it's hard to block out distractions with a chaotic environment, or maybe a puppy sleeping on your arm. Whatever the case may be, you have kids crawling over you, or your animals, your pets, if you're doing yoga at home. It can be hard. But again, this practice is what helps us block out those external distractions and find peace from inside, no matter where we are. One more deep breath in. And full exhale out, and as you're ready, go ahead and make your way onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Stacking the wrists under the shoulders, fingers are nice and wide, and your knees are under your hips. And we're gonna begin in a cat and cow. So as you inhale, push your tailbone up, and then slowly curve the spine, bringing the chin upwards towards the crown of the head. And exhale, pull the belly in and up, curving the spine, chin to the chest for your cat pose. And just a few more rounds like this, inhaling into your cow, exhaling into cat, always leading with the tailbone, ending with the crown of the head. Inhale into cow, and exhale into cat. Coming back to your neutral spine as you're ready. And then we're going to extend the right arm forward and the left leg back. Get as long as you can, like someone's playing tug of war with you, pulling you in opposite directions. Taking a deep breath in to find length, and as you exhale, crunch it in. Just like you're in cat pose, you want to pull the belly in and up. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. 2 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. We're going to inhale to extend, and this time we're going to just plant the right hand in front of us and then swivel the right foot out to the right and straighten out the left leg, and then inhale and stretch the left arm overhead, finding length, getting as long as you can from the tip of your left middle finger to your left big toe. And then exhale, circle your arm down, inhale it up, and then go in the opposite direction. Exhale down, inhale up, and back to your tabletop position. Extend your left arm forward and kick your right leg back behind you. Again, finding extension and length. Inhale here, and exhale to crunch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. We're going to lengthen. This time we're going to plant the left hand in front of us. Swivel the left foot out. Right leg is long, and inhale the right arm overhead, getting as long as you can, reaching from the right middle finger to the right big toe. Deep breath in. Exhale, circle the arm down in front of you. Inhale up, and then one round in the opposite direction. Exhale down. Inhale up. Again, finding length, and then back to your tabletop. We're just gonna tuck the toes under and then hover the knees here. So really getting right to it to engage the core. All right, now just about an inch off the ground. Really pull the belly in, work the core here. Your shoulders are above your wrists. Your fingers are nice and wide, giving you a strong base. And breathe. So this is pretty challenging, but you are watching a power yoga workout, so hopefully you're expecting some challenge. Take one more inhale, and then exhale fully. Inhale, tap your right knee to your right elbow, and then back. Left knee, left elbow, back. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. One more time each side. Right knee and left knee. And then all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Great job, guys. A few deep breaths here. You may already feel your heart beating faster. And just connecting our breath to our heartbeat once again. Wide fingers here, pressing down through the base knuckles of your fingers and your feet. Again, about hip distance apart. You can pedal out the feet, one heel to the ground and then the other, easing into it. Just a few deep breaths. Keeping your neck nice and long, shoulders away from the ears. All right, girl, I'm gonna have to move you over to the side. Don't want to step on you. This is our new little puppy. She's a surprise for my son. He doesn't even know we have her yet for his 10th birthday. All right, come onto your tiptoes, and then we're going to just tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat, come into a forward fold. And you can hang loose and heavy here if you want to grab opposite elbows. You can gently sway side to side. She's getting comfy on my feet. Let your head be loose and heavy. You can nod it yes, shake it no. Hanging loose and heavy like a rag doll, letting gravity do the work for you, not forcing anything. Just a couple more cycles of breath. And then with your next inhale, we're going to bring the hands to the shins, lift up halfway, shoulders pull back away from the ears, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. Just one round of sun A here. So slight bend in the knees, push down through the feet. Knees ground force slowly to rise all the way to stand. Arms sweep up, and then exhale, lower palms in front of heart for Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. And again, your feet about hip distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. And belly pulls in towards your spine, shoulders drop down, shoulder blades together on the back. Crown of the head is lifted. A couple more cycles of breath here. Deep inhale and full exhales. And then inhale to sweep the arms up. Grab your left wrist, pull, and then exhale to lean right. Stretch out the left side. Inhale, back to center. Switch your grip, pull up. And then exhale, lean left. Inhale to center. Option for your back bend if you'd like. And exhale, swan dive and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Shoulders pull back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step your feet back. Hopefully you don't have a puppy on your feet. And then you can lower your knees to the ground. And we're gonna do our vinyasa. So scoot back a little bit. Chaturanga, keeping your elbows over your wrists. And then lower your feet to the ground. Keep your hands planted. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move you. Bring your forehead to the ground. Press your toenails into the ground. And then inhale to lift your heart up. Shoulders pull away from ears. For your cobra, keep pushing those toenails firmly into the ground. Kneecaps lift off the ground. And then exhale, bring it down. Tuck your toes under. Lift up into your plank. And then into your downward facing dog. Right, little girl? Just a few cycles of breath here to reset. And downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, make your way back to the top of your mat. Walking your feet all the way forward. We're going to take an inhale to lengthen the spine once again. Exhale to fold. Take a deep bend in your knees. Bring your chest to your thighs. With your inhale, both arms rise up for chair pose. So sink nice and deep. When you look down, make sure you still see your toes. And then sink your hips a little lower, pull the belly and lift up through the heart. And a couple more deep breaths here. All right, inhale. And then with the exhale, bring your hands together. We're gonna twist over to the right, bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Again, take a deep breath in, stay here, keep the hips low, keep pulling the belly in. And then as you exhale, put all the weight in your right foot. Then using your core strength as lightly and slowly as you can, step your left foot back. So you're still twisting and you're still in that lunge. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring your left hand down. You can lower the knee back to the ground if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can keep it up for a little more intensity. And we're going to inhale the right arm up for Dragonfly Twist. Twisting through the ribs, reaching up towards the ceiling, pushing away from the ground. Take one more deep breath in. And then exhale. Come back around. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, and then reach your left arm overhead, extended side angle. Again, keep turning the ribs up towards the ceiling. Keep that deep lunge in your right knee. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, straighten your leg and reach your left arm up. You can bring your right hand to the shin. Make sure both legs are straight, even if you can't bring your hand all the way down. That comes over time. So it's okay if your hand is up here, you just want your legs straight. Keep turning your heart towards the ceiling and pretend like you're leaning against the wall behind you. One more inhale. And exhale, bend into your knee. And then your both arms come up for warrior two. You still want to make sure your shoulders are above your hips. And then lunge nice and deep into that right knee. Shoulders drop down, away from your ears. One more inhale. Exhale, flip your palm. Inhale, lift it up. Reverse warrior. One cycle of breath here. And then we're going to cartwheel our hands back. Step your right foot back. Lower your knees to the ground. And then take your vinyasa. She clearly does not want to get off the yoga mat, so I'm going to have to accommodate her. Slowly lowering down, keeping your elbows over your wrists, forehead to the ground. Lowering your feet to the ground, press your toenails firmly against the ground until your kneecaps lift up. Lift the heart. Shoulders pull back away from ears. Deep breath in, exhale. Bring it down. Tuck your toes under. Lift up into your plank. And then your downward facing dog. And just a couple cycles of breath here to reset. I'm going to repeat the same sequence on the other side. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and tiptoe your way all the way back to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Take a deep bend in your knees, bring your chest to your thighs. Inhale, arms rise for chair pose. Again, sink those hips low, pull the belly in, lift up through the heart. Just a couple deep breaths here. In and out through the nose. She's like slippery. She feels like cozy slippers on my feet right now. One more inhale, full exhale. Bring your hands together. Let's go ahead and twist to the left, right elbow outside the left knee. Keep turning the ribs towards the ceiling. One more inhale. And then exhale, pull all the weight in your left foot this time. And as slow as you can, step your right foot back. It's okay if we fall out. You're not going to get hurt. It's not that far down to go. Just come back into it. And then we're just going to bring the right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. Keep turning your heart towards the ceiling, pushing away from the ground. One more inhale. And then exhale. Plant the back foot. Bring your left elbow to your left shoulder. And then reach your right arm overhead, extended side angle. Keep turning your heart towards the ceiling. One more inhale. Exhale to rise. Arms come out in a T. For warrior two, I'm going to adjust my stance. Always feel free to adjust your stance if you need to. Feel comfortable on your mat, in your body. If anything ever does not feel good for you, make your adjustments. When we practice yoga, this is our time to give our own inner intuition full authority. So listen to what your body is telling you. If you can, lunge a little deeper. Pull that belly in, drop the shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale to flip. Inhale, lift. Reverse warrior. Again, keep that deep lunge in the left knee and really reach through the fingertips. Feel a nice stretch. One more deep breath. And then exhale. Cartwheel those hands. Step your foot back. Lower your knees to the ground. And take your vinyasa. All right, little girl. Right here. There we go. Right there. Slowly lower down. Shoulders above the wrists. Bring your toenails to the ground. Push the toenails into the ground so much your kneecaps lift. And then lift the heart up. Yeah, keep lifting. Yes, a cobra puppy. Cobra with a puppy pose. Yay! Oh my goodness. Inhale and exhale, bringing the forehead to the ground. Tuck your toes under. Lift. Here, I think you need to get up. I don't want you to fall. Yikes. Downward facing dog. There we go. Great job. You doing some dog yoga with me? All right. Settle into it. All right. Just a few deep breaths in your downward facing dog. All right, little girl. She's so little, I'm afraid I'm gonna step on her or something. There you go. That should be comfy for you. All right. All right, let's inhale the right leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips, reach your toes towards your left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Arch the spine just like cat pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your left elbow, crunch it in. Knee to left elbow. And then kick it out. Inhale, the left arm up and lift as high as you can. Keep lifting. Deep breath here, and as you exhale, lower your hips to the ground. All right, keep your legs nice and wide. And I'm just gonna shimmy a little bit so I'm facing you. And then take a deep breath in, pull the belly in, nice and tall, and then slowly exhale and walk your hands forward. So when I started doing this pose about 5 years ago, I was way up here and I couldn't touch my toes. My whole life I couldn't do this. And then over time, over the past 5 years, as I started practicing yoga more consistently, little by little I noticed that I got a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit closer to my feet. As I let go of that resistance and I used my breath to more melt into the pose. So stick with it and you will see results, I promise you. Just a couple more deep breaths. As you're ready, slowly come up. And then I'm going to scoot back over this way. We're going to plant the right hand behind us and we're going to come into a side plank. So lift the hips up super high, and if you can stack your hips, that's great. And if you cannot stack your hips, you're welcome to bring your left foot in front of you. So lift the hips as high as you can. Keep lifting. And then exhale, bring it down. I'm going to show you a cool little arm balance that's a lot easier than it may look in the beginning. It's pretty accessible. If you have a strap or a washcloth or a towel, you can use that to wrap around your foot if you can't quite reach your foot yet. So we want to grab the foot or maybe a strap or a towel to get a bind. We're going to bring the right hand in front of us and a little bit to the right. And then we're going to bring our right cheek super close to the ground, so really leaning forward. And then pressing into the left foot and the right hand with the cheek close to the ground, we're going to lift the hips. And this is called a baby grasshopper. So keep your core engaged. This is a lot of core work here. Pressing into the foot and to the hand. Your gaze is at your big toe. One more inhale and exhale down. It's a lot of fun. Once you actually get it, it feels really empowering. And like I said, just give it a try. You may surprise yourself. So we're just going to go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side, turning around, facing the front again, coming into your downward facing dog. And just a couple deep breaths here to reset. And then as you're ready, inhale the left leg up and bend your knees, stack your hips, open it up. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up, exhale, knee to nose, arch your spine. Inhale up, exhale, knee to your right elbow. And then kick out and plant your hips. Once again, stay where you are. I'll just turn around to face you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. So again, as you inhale, feel length in the spine, and with your exhale, just melt your heart a little bit closer to the ground without forcing. Maybe even inching your hands a little forward on the ground, slowly, little by little. Noticing if you have any tension in your face or neck or jaw, your shoulders, and just seeing if you can let that go. One more inhale. And then exhale, walking the hands back. And then we're just going to do the same thing with the side plank. This time, coming to the outside edge of the left foot. Plant the left hand behind you. Rising up. Again, you are welcome to bring your right foot in front of you. You just want to lift the hips super high. You can stack or plant. This time, I'll just plant my foot and lift. Just a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And then as you're ready, releasing your hip to the ground. Keep your foot where it is if it is over the thigh. If it wasn't over the thigh, bring it over. And again, we're gonna bring the left hand in front of us and a little to the left. Grab that towel strap or the outside of your foot. And then push your left hand and your right foot into the ground. Left cheek is super close to the ground. And again, you're gonna use your core and lift. Again, keep your gaze on your left big toe, and breathe. And as you're ready, release. Great job, guys. Even if you didn't do it, great job for trying or coming this far, because this isn't easy. It takes a lot of resilience to even come this far. So I hope you're proud of yourself for that. We're just gonna go ahead, come back into our downward facing dog. And just do a little bit of cool down stretching. It's important to let our body cool down. Let's inhale the right leg up. And exhale, bring your knee under your right wrist, ankle under the left wrist, prepping for a pigeon pose. Check in with your left knee, left leg. Make sure it's even with the side edge of the mat. And then inhale to lengthen the spine. You can lift your arms or you can just keep them down and lift the spine. And then exhale to melt down. So once you work hard to build strength in your body, it is important to slow down, cool down, maybe do a little bit of stretching. It also prevents the soreness that you may feel the next day or the day after when you lift weights or you're not used to intense workout and your muscles get really sore. Doing some stretching like this really can help alleviate that soreness. So just a few more deep breaths here. Again, notice if you're clenching, and then see if you can let go with your exhale. You're welcome to even cross your arms and let your head rest on your arms. And then, as you're ready, push your palms into the ground and then bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, then grab the back of the foot and push your foot into your hand. Open up your shoulder. You can even roll out your neck if that feels good. You can nod it yes, shake it no. Keep pushing your foot into your arm for a nice stretch. And then exhale and pull the foot in towards your glutes. Stretch out the quads. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Coming back into your downward facing dog. One full cycle of breath to reset. And then repeat on the other side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee under left wrist, ankle under the right wrist. Check in with your right leg, make sure it's even. And then again, we're gonna lengthen the spine. You can inhale, lift the arms, or keep them down. Lengthen the spine. As you exhale, melt forward. Let your body settle into the pose. And just notice what's going on. Notice if you feel tightness in a particular area of your body. Notice if you're clenching or resisting, and notice if you can soften using your breath. You can also take this time to notice where your thoughts are taking you. And gently bringing them back to the breath if you feel distracted. One more cycle of breath here. Deep inhale and complete exhale. Pushing the palms into the ground. Bend the right knee and reach back with the left hand. Grab the ankle, the back of the foot. Push your foot into your hand. Open up your shoulder. Again, you can shake your head no, nod it yes, if that feels good. And then pull your foot in towards the body, stretch out the quads. One more deep breath. And exhale to gently release. Coming back to seated. Sitting nice and tall, letting your hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And one final check-in. Just notice how different your body feels now compared to when you began this practice. Feel free to lie on your back if you'd like to take a Shavasana for 3 to 5 minutes. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you are interested in seeing more of my Get Your Body Back yoga workouts, you can download the YogaPlus app. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. The love and light in me bows to and honors the love and light in you. Namaste.
Introducing YogaPlus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. YogaPlus. Download now for free.